Shoyo. Once I got to the hospital, my headache dulled and my mind started to clear. It's gone. The bed was empty. My body's gone. It's safe to roam around as long as your body stays in the same place. However, if you get too far from it, you could break the connection. If this connection is broken, you never be able to return to your body. Those were Seer-san's words when I asked her how safe it was to travel around. Even though it's only been a week or so since I first met them, it feels like that first conversation was so long ago. I touched the bed hoping I would be able to find out what happened to my body. Ma'am, we'd like to move Shoyo to the medical research center in the next town. Why? As I told you before, I had my staff look into the matter. We found a neurological specialist. However, we don't have the testing equipment they need. What about all the tests you've already done? Can't you just send those over? We did. They would like to perform a transcranial Doppler, TCD. An ultrasound probe placed on your head measures blood flow in your brain by using sound waves. We are a small hospital and don't have that kind of equipment available. We'd like to move him as soon as possible. How soon is soon? We're getting a transport ready as we speak. We just need your permission. Is this safe? Yes, very. My mom and Natsuo looked at each other. Let's go. They must still be close. My head isn't as bad as it was at home. I need to hurry and catch up to them. K. My head is killing me. I sat up, holding my head. Slowly. What happened? You fainted. Shoyo. Is he okay? I don't know. I had to break the connection between you two. What? Why? Whatever's going on with Shoyo was straining your mind's eye. If I didn't break the connection, both of you could have gotten hurt. Damn it. I know you're worried for him, but it's my job to protect you. I know, thanks. How do you feel? My head still feels like someone's banging a drum inside it. The tea should be done in a minute. What can I do? Nothing. What? You need rest. I'll look into it. But you are to stay here. Got it? Fine. Shoyo. I finally found the right building. When I entered the building, my mom and sister were still in the lobby talking to a man. You can follow me to the observation deck. The previous doctor has updated me on your son's current situation. I believe we can provide the care your son needs. I followed along as they walked to the observation deck. The doctor explained the procedure to them. I listened carefully to make sure I would still be able to transfer my memories without interfering with the test. Before they got everything hooked up, I quickly transferred the memories I collected at the house. I used my telekinesis to silence the beeping from the machine. I don't want to alert the doctors. I watched the doctors and technicians hook everything up and begin the test. They injected the probe covered with liquid that would show up on the monitor. This allowed them to track the probe. After what seemed like an eternity, they were finally finished. Now it was time for the results. We have confirmed the previous diagnosis. His memories have begun to reform without explanation. We also found that he seems to be both conscious and unconscious at the same time. It's as if he's existing outside his body. You mean like a ghost or something? More of an out-of-body experience. We believe that this, although illogical, explains why he's healing while unconscious. So he's doing something that's healing himself. Yes. Is there anything we can do to help? Unfortunately, no. Whatever is happening, it's best to let it happen. Hopefully once he wakes up he'll be able to recall and explain. So we just have to wait. We will continue to monitor him. If nothing changes after 2 days, we want to try to wake him. With your permission, of course. Will forcing him to wake up hurt him in any way? We won't be forcing anything. We intend to coax him back by using smelling salts. How does that work? Every 3 hours, we will introduce a small dose of smelling salts into his oxygen. The hope is that as he breathes them in, his brain will respond by sending signals to his reticular activating system, or RAS. This is the main system that is responsible for waking us. How long will this take? Since we want his body to think this is a part of its natural ability to wake itself, we will use small doses of the smelling salts. It could take up to a week before we start seeing results. It's already been a month since the accident. Could waiting even more cause brain damage? Usually yes. However, Shoyo here is a fighter. Whatever's happening is causing his brain to stay stimulated. This stops it from sustaining damage. Is there anything else you're considering? Not at the moment. No. We believe this is the best call to action. What happens if this doesn't work? The hope is that it does. Right now we want to focus our attention on this. We will only revisit our options if we have to. Just like the doctor said, it was about a week before any changes happened. I could feel it. One day there was this strange smell that I couldn't get rid of. After a day of it driving me crazy, the doctor came in and gave us an update. We have good news. Really? What is it? As we hoped, the treatment is working. We compared the EEG from last week to the one we took this morning. There is a significant increase in his brain activity. We are confident that after a few more doses Shoyo will be back with us. Hearing this made me so happy. I was finally going to be back in my body. I only wished I could share the news with Tsukihina-san and Kei. I thought back to everything that had happened after I woke up in the hospital. The shock of seeing myself laying on the bed. Hearing the doctors explain my current state. Meeting Kei and Tsukihina-san. Learning about spirits and seers. These past few months have been a whirlwind of experiences. Especially meeting Kei. Having him in my corner pushed me to work even harder. Knowing that there is one more person waiting for me gives me strength I never knew existed. I don't know what will happen after I wake up, but I know I can count on Kei to be there.